no food.
Yes.
I thought this was practice.
So it was easy to just ask them.
You understand?
Exactly.
Even your viewers understand. He's taking us out to eat after this, so thank you, Jane.
No, cut.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jen Frances, and in today's video I have my amazing friends with me today. So we're going to be talking about living alone in the UK versus living with housemates, flatmates, however you call it. If this is the kind of video you like to see, give this video a massive thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. So guys, please introduce yourself.
I didn't see that coming. Okay, hi guys, my name is Rolaya. Okay, I'm here because I've known Jane since I came into the UK.
Yes.
And I've lived in 4 different houses since I came into the UK.
So he's the perfect person.
Hopefully I have all the experience you need.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Learn from his mistakes.
Yeah, very important.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Honorable Lady Cynthia, because it's Bridgerton season. Anyways, my name is Cynthia. I am Jane. Jane is honored to live with me as a flatmate.
Wow.
So lucky. I've lived in 3 houses since I moved in here to this country. Yeah. 2 of them being with Jane. So you can see what I'm saying, that she's so lucky. But I'm here because she did not pay me to be in this video, but I was bullied. So
you didn't have a choice, you guys. You did it.
Hi guys, my name is Dota. I met Jane when I moved to Nottingham. So Nottingham is second city and living in the UK, and I've been friends. We've been friends for like 1.5 years.
Yes, so I actually brought people that I've actually had like long relationship with, and like they have had experiences with living in the UK, both alone and with flatmates. So we're going to start off now with sharing our experiences before we talk about like pros and cons of living alone and living with housemates.
So guys, I'm going to start with my own experience. So personally, yeah, I've always been living alone before I met this amazing human being. Sometimes I don't always tell her. That's so much, right? Oh God. I know what it feels like both ways. So if they're to call me out, I'll be able to say, this is my experience, this is my experience here. Personally, I like my own space, right? But then sometimes it's good for you to have someone that you'll be talking to, like companionship in quotes, that you'll be having conversations with, right? So, but before we got to live together, I've always liked my space. Like I always like staying in my room. In a short sense, I can be an introvert and an extrovert, but I prefer living in my own space. Like every time, she knows this for a fact, that I'm always in my room, every time. And it's funny, I don't know, I just like being in my room, pressing my phone, watching TV or my laptop. But yes, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Lovely. Shoot.
Call shotgun. So for me, the first house I lived in when I got here was a shared apartment.
Okay.
I was sharing with British people.
Okay.
And it was nice in the sense that I had people who already knew things that were going on in country. And they were able to like put me through a couple of things. So on that note, I think that as far as my experiences go, it's nice to stay with people that already know the lay of the land when you first come in, so that you don't have problems of, oh, I don't know how this is done, I don't know where this is happening, I don't have anybody to talk to, things like that. Because obviously you're in a new country and all that. But obviously that's just based on my personal experience. And I got to live with nice people that would like check up on me, help me with my shopping, things like that. So I would say that was nice. I stayed there for like 5 months, and then I moved to Nottingham. Nottingham was nice. I was staying in a studio 6 months. I was there for 6 months, and it was pretty nice to stay on my own after living with people,
Yeah, so that's good.
After that, I moved in with a friend of mine, a Nigerian lady. She was quite pleasant. We had a couple of hitches along the way, but we were able to resolve everything, and that was a very nice experience. But to some extent, it also taught me that I really, really like my personal space, which is why I'm staying in the studio again now.
The good thing is when you experience both of them, you're able to now know which one you want to do finally. Whether you want to now live alone or
yeah, definitely. At least for the foreseeable future. You know?
Yeah, for future use. That's good.
Yeah, I think mine is kind of different. So I've always lived alone. So I moved in here in 2021 to the UK, and I was in the studio for about 18 months in uni. But yeah, I thought that was quite nice because I had all of my space to myself. Didn't have to bother about just people just sitting around in my house, etc. No, but yeah, it was fun. Lai mentioned about having people that could show you around and all of that. Luckily for me, like mine was during COVID. We had classes on Zoom, so you could easily see people that had like Nigerian names or like similar names to you, and like we formed groups. We like just go up offline, etc. So we went out together. And yeah, so all of that was really fun. I didn't have problems bothering about, going around etc. And like Google Maps works really well here as well, like where I come from. So shades. No, yeah. I love my country. I love my country, so I love. No, but yeah, so yeah, it was really good. And then I moved to Nottingham here. And then obviously we have like a mutual friend who introduced me to a group of people here again in Nottingham. So it was really nice because I just adopted a bunch of people as my friends. So I didn't have to bother about it.
Adopted you.
I say adopted them, because I come in and
at this piece.
Depends on where you're looking at it from. It's all about perspective.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, only one person has a valid perspective. So.
This guy.
No, but yeah, so it was really nice to settle in here, live alone, etc. Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, I came to this country.
Yeah.
I stayed in a shared apartment as well, but mostly with Nigerians. And I think, it has its advantages and its disadvantages, obviously. But some of the advantages include that you don't have to step out of your way to find things. Like, you're not lost.
Yeah.
I moved in here and obviously I didn't know how to shop or where to shop and stuff like that. I could use the maps, but then there were other Nigerians in the apartment with me that were there before me. So it was easy to just ask them. Right?
Yeah.
And I know because I had a friend that had moved in previously and moved straight up into a studio when she moved. And I know it was a bit lonely figuring things out, how to move, transportation, getting to the school and just ways of life in the city. But I didn't have that problem. And the biggest reason why I did not have that problem was because there were just people around. I could just ask. And when I did not ask, they were happy to volunteer the information. So it was just when I had to look for a job to alongside schooling, it was easy to just ask the next person, how far, what did you do?
Yeah.
And they'll just tell you, they'll give you links, they'll give you phone numbers and stuff. So all of that information I did not have to search too much for because I lived in a shared accommodation. So pros. Socialization was easy as well.
One of them taught you how to ride a bicycle, no?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I say.
As an adult.
But yes, it was fun. One of the disadvantages, like they mentioned, coming back and seeing people in your house.
I'm telling you. Like how?
You have to just
Both of you are going after each other.
you have to just settle it and
just say it as it is. Coming back and seeing you in my house.
No, it's not like I was talking about my first apartment.
No, it's not me.
Calm down, I'm joking.
Also, it's difficult. So the more people you have, there are like two types of shared accommodation you can get. So there's the one there where like each person pays for a room, like it's like a 2, 3, 4, 5 bedroom apartments. Each person paid for their own room. So you came in and you're paying for your room. So you have multiple people. And that's different from what me and Jean are living in currently, because like both of us paid for the house. Does that make sense? It's like two of us are responsible for the entire house, as opposed to you responsible for your room and stuff like that. So that's a bit different. So with that first one, because you have multiple people, it seems your eyes will see.
I'm telling you.
But I mean, it's good in the social sense, but it's worse when there's a disagreement because you have multiple people you're disagreeing with. If you want to clean up, you have to find a consensus of cleaning up on using the common areas, on how to keep it tidy, on stuff like and it can be very frustrating. So that much is one point, as opposed to these ones. Like if you're living alone, you set the rules for how you want the house to go and what to do.
I love that. I can relate to what you said, but I mean I really can't. But like I had a friend. I had a friend who was like in a shared apartment accommodation thing, and like she always had problems with like the common room and like people just leaving litter everywhere, like bottles everywhere, and like people that had like, I guess they had like a schedule to like clean, and people were just not doing things or taking out the bins or I'm saying
it can be chaotic.
It can.
Extremely chaotic. From what I've heard, I can't relate to myself.
I actually think that like the one me and Jean have right now, like the 2-bed where you pay it up together.
Everything.
It's fundamentally different in that again it's one person that you're sharing with, and so it's easier to
manage.
It's far easier to manage. Also, you think about not seeing people in your space. Part of it also depends on the kind of person that you're sharing the apartment with. So, for example, I like to go out and talk and be able to come back and have my space. And you think maybe I would not have that because I'm sharing an apartment with Jane, but it's not like that. So Jane is the kind of person that will stay in her room the entire time if you let her. She will not come outside to the living room and watch TV, even though we paid for this gigantic ass TV. She'll stay in her room instead and watch and work from her room and stuff like that. So I don't feel like there's somebody encroaching in my space that I have to see every time I look everywhere because of the kind of person that I'm sharing. So, yeah. Because I will stay in the living room every day and my bedroom only before when I want to sleep. So it works out.
It actually works out, to be fair.
It works out like that.
Yeah, so I guess what you're saying is
if you call me broken another way.
No, I'm actually trying to give advice because I guess what you is about like the fact that you've had a great time doesn't mean that someone will get like a shared apartment with a friend and they will not walk around. So it really depends on
depends on who you're staying with, to be fair. It does. So both of you, Layo and Luther, you guys have lived alone, right? Have you guys suffered companionship, like had issues with only me in the house, so that sometimes you just want to talk to somebody. I'm bored. Like
see, the question assumes that you want to talk to somebody, which I really don't always like when I'm in my house, I really don't. I'm not really looking forward to like having.
So you can stay in your room, like you can stay in your space, like Monday to Friday. Like obviously you make phone calls at home for call family members, but like
so that's the thing. So we call friends, family. There's always like a hangout to go to. But when I'm home, I'm just not looking to have conversations. And like obviously you've had work, you've had a lot of people to talk to, a lot of things to do. So you shouldn't come home quiet, enjoy your ambience, your space. I don't really feel like I've never felt lonely. But I guess it's my personality. I've never felt lonely. Like I don't even know what you're supposed to be doing when you're lonely. What do you mean you're lonely? Like,
wow.
Like I'm always doing something. So I guess that's why that works for me. But like, at the worst case, I would take a nap or sleep. But like, I don't even think I sleep that much in the first place. Like, there's just, I don't know.
I think it just balances out.
Yeah, like I just don't feel the need to.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I don't feel that emotion very much. There's always something to do. What are you lonely about?
I mean, time goes very fast.
So bored?
Time goes fast. So.
I mean, to be fair, for me, I was in a relationship for like a while, so I had, because you said companionship.
Even when you don't ask, relationship will not allow us to hear what you.
I said I was. It's not as if I'm rubbing it in my faces.
It's okay, we understand. It's okay.
So, but aside that, I don't do lonely. There's always something to do.
To be fair,
I live in my head most of the time, to be fair, which is not necessarily a good thing. But I don't do lonely, no.
Young ladies out there, if you see these two men on the street,
say hi.
Opposite direction.
Build them and run.
Say hi. Come on.
Build them and run.
You what?
I think on the loneliness thing,
Yeah.
I guess one part of it is like, your personality, but yeah, I don't think it's that big of an issue to like say, oh, I want to live alone because I'll be lonely.
Okay.
Costs when you were living alone as opposed to costs now that you're living with someone. You two can relate now.
Yeah.
It's both of you that can relate.
It's much cheaper sharing with someone. It's like so much cheaper. You get to share pretty much.
Yeah. So this is another pro.
But for me, it feels like I'm willing to let go of the money to get
That's luxury space.
that's my own space. It is definitely much cheaper. You're halving everything. But I'm willing to sacrifice my money.
Honestly, I would have thought you'd be utilizing less utility because you're one person.
No.
As compared to
supposed to.
No.
Are you serious?
It doesn't.
So it's still a lot.
So it's some things may directly relate, but like most things, like how much energy I use in a month versus how much two of you use. Even if we had like very similar usages, it would probably be like 1.5 at most. It wouldn't be like you wouldn't use twice as much energy as I would use. Like the fridge, for instance, runs if you're one person or two people.
Yeah.
The TV would run for one person or two people. So most things would be very similar. Obviously, you use more, but it wouldn't be twice as more.
Okay.
Yeah. I should say though, me and my flatmates, when we stayed together, we were in a 2-bed. We had issues with bills. Because that winter that year was cold, and
You're supposed to
I was supposed to now. It was mad cold, and we were living in a glass house. There was so much wind coming in, drafts. It was crazy. But anyway, I was more on the stand of let's try to manage. Like I'm broke. I don't have like let's on two ends of the spectrum, because she was more like more on heater. And it was two extremes, and we had issues. Eventually, we were able to like hash it out like adults, but it was something, and it's
punch yourselves in the street.
No, we didn't punch her. I go. We got arrested in the UK now. How far? It was. I've had a lot of people say it's like, okay, this person I'm living with, like bills is not adding up, especially during winter, because bills climb up during winter.
Yes.
Everybody's cold. Everybody wants to get heated, things like that. But I feel like that's not too much of a problem, because during summer things will come down, So you're just trying to like hash it out like adults, and it can be very irritating.
I'm telling you.
But it's not something that cannot be.
I'm telling because the both of us, we use a stupid amount of energy, and it's okay. It's okay because we'll choose warmth over dying.
To be fair, because I cannot. When I'm cold, I'm not.
I think it's something I'm thankful for, because I don't like to be hot. I don't like being hot. Like it's not even because of like the bills or anything. I don't like obviously in the peak winter, obviously you need the heater, but I don't leave it on for too long, and I can't imagine like having to debate with someone like I want the heater on or off. Like it will piss me off. So I rather not have the heater on.
This guy, in fact, we should just put pillow here. It's different.
Things like that, or like or the reverse. Well, I guess we just use fans here, so the reverse doesn't count. But no, I think for team living alone, that's a win, because you don't have to debate before being hot or cold.
For team living together, if you're like me and Jane, if you find a housemate that gets cold as easily as you, both of you can use rubbish energy together.
I don't say that to faint up. I said, it's just mutual understanding, to be fair. Communication when you're living with people is very important. That will actually help you to decide your day, like your.
Is your housemate taking notes?
Jotting things down. So communication is really important when living with people, because you guys will obviously fall out when you guys don't talk. But yes, very important.
Falling out, you say?
Word.
Have you fallen out in your housemate?
Couple of times.
There have been fallouts.
It's normal.
Like you guys are
Don't mind it. It's not going to that extreme. Don't mind it. Yeah. Well, it's not going to that extreme, but obviously it's bound to happen. You know, you even said you had fallouts with yours at the time. I mean, which is normal. It's not like it's physical fights. It's just this misunderstanding.
So you're saying you guys had physical fights?
No, not physical fights.
Like, what's going on?
I'm just trying to confirm now.
No, not physical fight. Like misunderstanding, like communication basically. Okay. Well, it's like, it's better now.
On to the next one, my dear.
Yes, on to the next. So we're going to talk about sharing chores. So this is actually for I and Cynthia because the both of them cannot relate.
But you sharing?
Who would you share it with?
Sure,
between yourself and I think the stuff was we're different kinds of people for how we cleaned or how we did chores.
Yeah, that's the right thing to say.
And typically make a list, try to follow that list. Same thing in the house. That we're 5 people. I made the list of who cleans where and in what week. It's something I tend to do.
Yeah.
But you're more of a clean when you want.
When I want to clean.
Situation. Yeah. And I was more of a
let's make it this particular time. It was very difficult.
Like it's not that it has to be this particular time, but at some point in time in the week, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Any point in time, but like at some point in time in the week, let's try to get to it.
Right.
It's like next year.
So
it was so difficult to adjust to it, right? But that's to say we learn every day, right? So I was able to, in this new apartment, I would say very good in terms of we know, by Saturday, everybody should be able to at least clean your specific areas. So this is something that you should look out for when you're living with people. I know it might be difficult, like if you have a dirty person, right? We had to manage because people are weird. But having conversations again, making lists as at when due, preparing timelines.
I swear by lists.
Yes,
lists. Calendar. I put it on Jane's calendar.
She puts on my.
Does Jane open the calendar?
No, I put the Jane on her.
Like you guys should get a notification every week.
Can you imagine? This girl shared her calendar with me, and the only thing that problem is also annoying. I'll look at what am I doing today? I'll see Cynthia put cleaning. What am I doing?
It's just a reminder. Just a reminder.
I'm telling you,
just a reminder that alpha. So there's a shared note. I think we also have a shared note.
We have a shared note for everything.
For stuff, so it's like a list of all the things that we need to do, and then a shared shopping list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shopping too. I mean, if you're living with one person, you don't have to shop together. You could cook separately, shop separately if you want, or you could come together and do everything together. It's just whichever one works for you. Depending on how you guys are.
Yeah.
But some things you probably still have to buy together. So in some ways you will still have a shared shopping list somehow.
Yeah.
Even if you're not doing all of them together.
You know.
So we have a shared note and stuff. I swear by lists.
She doesn't joke.
I swear by lists.
Everything is shared. We have shared notes, we have shared calendar, we have shared house shopping, we have shared documents.
It's visibility. Everybody sees what
documentation, Cynthia.
And you don't have any questions.
It's a project manager, we're not surprised. We are not surprised.
It's easy to follow. You don't have to ask questions. Just go and check.
I'm telling you, every time we're always ticking things. But it's good. Actually, it has actually helped me, to be honest, because I am.
You understand.
Exactly.
Even your viewers understand.
I'm telling you. So the last but not the least we're going to be touching is recharging your social battery, right? So this is for those living with people. Personally, me, my energy, people that know me, my energy is always on 100. Which sometimes, I mean, obviously I have a time or there is a period where I always want to take my cool. So it depends, right? It depends on the people I'm with as well. If the connection is gelling, I gel, right? It's the energy. If the energy matches with me, I match with it as well. So, but my social battery doesn't always run low, to be honest. Just 1 out of 100, I'll say 5. I said earlier, I'm always on my my space. So I know how to manage it, kind of. Even though I'm still getting there.
But it's inbuilt anyway.
But I mean, I know how to balance it. I know when to be calm. I know when to be loud. I know when to be. So that's personally.
Oh, on social batteries.
Yeah.
At the house.
Yeah.
And like I've already said, because of the kind of people that we are, I technically don't feel the need to recharge a social battery because I'm living with Jane.
Wow.
Because you're always in your room. No, like you're always in your room. So
Okay.
like I have space here or I have space in my room.
Okay. Fair enough.
You get like it's not too.
Yeah. Fair.
It's not like I'm not living with a chatterbox that wants to talk to me at every single point in time in my life. Which is good.
True.
Because if I were living with someone like that,
Hell.
I would have jumped out.
Most times,
So
Cynthia likes her space, and she likes staying in the living room, and I'm just happy, and it's just very good that I like my room too. So just this just works out. I swear.
Pretty nice.
I'm telling you.
It does. Honestly, I feel like the reason why I'm feeling like, oh, okay, it's good. Like I have a roommate, and I'm not pissed off about it. It's particularly because of the kind of people that we were. I think if you were always in the living room with me, or always, I don't know if I would do stuff. I'm just.
I know. Like this girl, leave me alone.
The anger will just build up.
Like, what's going on?
Why are you here?
And one more thing to consider with living with people or living alone is decorations. If you're very particular about how you want your aesthetics or space to look like, you might just consider living like that person over there. Nah. Specific, very specific. Oh, I like this kind of things. I like that kind of things. Me and Jay, we are fine with functional stuff. It's okay. It's just one, two.
It works.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's very good to actually
So,
decorations, like how you decorate your space. Because if you like gothic things like arts, that's it will scare people in the night.
That was quite specific.
Not like I'm choosing. I don't know. It just came to my head now. But if you're that kind of person and you're flat that kind of person,
small, like that small rats.
So are you trying to say that in the night you feel scared when you look at the things Cynthia brings?
How many?
No, like say it as it is.
What have I brought?
she doesn't
The
be
rats.
scary things.
Yeah, it's something. That's what his name is.
Yes, it is.
Riley.
This girl kills me. Oh yes, guys, decorations is something you should look out for. Just communicate all these things with whoever you're moving with. That's what we can say. Just communicate it, and then know if it's something you want to do or you want to leave alone.
My social battery is usually low, honestly. I'm not looking for social. I don't really feel the need to recharge my social battery. When it's there, it's there. When it's gone, it's gone. Honestly, it's just
Not everybody.
just
I
like
swear.
that. Yeah, but I do try though. I do try to keep it up for my friends. But
once in a
typically,
while.
it's not really my social battery. It doesn't even exist as a concept in my head.
Oh wow.
It's just what it is with me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, guys, I believe we've touched on everything. Oh my god, Lotte, I'm so sorry. Do you have anything to say about social battery?
I don't.
You see?
Just plug his wire.
And then it's just charged. So guys, I believe we're able to touch on living alone and living with flatmates, and I believe our conversation and our experiences so far were able to like help anyone out there that's considering whether they should live alone or whether they should live with flatmates. We've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, you guys should give this video a massive thumbs up. You guys, it was not easy shooting this content. Like it was not easy bringing them together. The whole setup was not easy as well. So please check out my friends' Instagram handles. I'm going to put it on the screen.
Oh.
Yeah, so that people can also follow you. So yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to do that as well. You guys should say how many likes this video should have and how many subscribers should get.
Well, we're looking forward to like 10K by the end of this month, no?
I was thinking like 2 million.
This is too bad, not serious.
Let's go back to reality. I'm begging for 1K.
Yes.
I can hear what.
I said
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Give us 1K, please.
Oh,
Just
ye
this for-
of little
I beg.
faith.
Yes.
Oh, ye of little faith.
No, but
I mean, we
seriously.
can get to 100K. I mean, but let's start from.
We can't.
If it's 100K, you're not be scared.
Oh yes, guys. Let's get to 1K subscriber by the end of this year. You guys, that's the goal, and I know we can do it. Like it's achievable. We can do it. So thank you guys for coming. I'm so happy, and I appreciate you guys. I owe you guys something after this video.
You guys won't see this, but Jane is taking us out to eat after this. So thank you, Jane.
No, cut. Cut.
Yes, what's going on now?
Bye guys.
Alright, bye guys.
Yes.
I thought this was practice. Yeah, I start.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about.
Why are we here? Sorry, I zoned out with this. Why are we here?
Personally, I don't know. Yeah. So.
What's going on?
She called herself.
What's going on?
It's still recording.
Okay. That was a very nice way to end the video. Let me pause it. Oh, thank you guys.